Come on now, stream manager. Why are you showing me offline? Why? Do you hate me? Is that what's happening? No. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate you for doing your actual job. So, last time on Scandalous, we cast on for a cowl, and it did legitimately take me an hour to do a crochet cast on to do this one row. And that's all that we did the whole time. I did decide to do 2 streams, one in the morning for one project and one in the after 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for this project. So since it's the morning time, and Lord is it morning, I'm gonna work on my 1950s cardigan. So here we go. So this is where we are with our cardigan. This is the epitome of every journey begins with 1 step. Yeah, every sweater begins with 1 inch of rib stitch. And yeah, that's all we're probably gonna do today. The pattern says 4 inches, so I don't think I'm gonna get through all 4 inches today. Probably not. Like there's my... Yeah, I'll be lucky to get like halfway there, and then next time I'll do the other half, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a speed knitter. I don't do like Portuguese knitting. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The other thing I need to do is, and I'll do that later. I really want to just, for whatever reason, put a little F emblem on here so I know that it designates the front. I don't know why. It's an impulse to like label all the things. But yeah, that's where we're at today. More coffee is needed. That's my get out of bed and work out alarm, which we're gonna ignore because I'm already awake. Yeah, I'm not working out though. I'd rather be here. I'll work out tomorrow. So now that I'm almost done with this row, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to get through an inch today. Like, it took me 5 minutes to do the one row. So I don't think I'm going to get through the inch today. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not, you know, they call it slow fashion for a reason. I think I started this because, as a crafter, people are like, how long did that take you? And it's like, I actually don't know. So now I'll be able to point to my Twitch channel and say literally this. Like, you could just watch me do it in real time. Because I'm not working on any of my projects in between streams. So we'll have an actual, like, amount of hours that it's going to take to make this cardigan. Hey, how are you doing? It is very morning. It is, uh, where am I? 8 o'clock? 8:30? 9:30. 8:45. Oh my gosh, what am I doing up so early? Pepper, how you been? Right? Ugh. Well, I hope you enjoy my ASMR kind of content, right? I'm making this cardigan in this red color, and right now I'm working on the back. Right? It's super cute. Um, like all the like modern sweater patterns, they're very like boyfriend boxy, which is fine. I also like a boxy sweater, like especially when I'm sick. Like I just want to curl up in a big sweatshirt. But like for my day to day, I'm working in the basement. I'm cold. I want something a little bit more form fitting. Although I'm like, man, that is she wearing something underneath that? Because I would, right? But yeah. I mean, my husband says I was born a little old lady. Like I've been knitting and crocheting as long as he's known me. But it worked out because he played a lot of video games. So I say, like, to all my gamer friends, they should go to a craft store and get a knitter girlfriend. Like, they're just hanging out in the wrong places. You're not going to find your girlfriend at GameStop. Yeah, I've got this cast on, and then I've got a cowl that I'm also going to work on. I'm going to do I'm gonna try to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday a morning stream, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday like an afternoon, evening stream, and do two separate projects. Just like I don't know, just to test uh, how many hours people show up. Oh, how are we doing? It has not snowed where we're at. Moved all the way halfway across the country. No snow. I'm a little peeved. A little disappointed in the East Coast. I think we had like one good freeze. That was about it. We did. We did absolutely miss the ice storm. Um, Cause yeah, what was it like? All the trees, like the branches froze, and then that's what made the electricity go out. Like it was crazy. Oh, that sucks. I had a friend of mine, he lost power, went to his friend's house with all the kids, and then they lost power, but luckily it was at night, I guess, and so at least the kids were asleep. But yeah. That is why we moved. One of the many reasons why we moved. Texas is not, yeah. The infrastructure there is not where it needs to be. Yay, we're at our inch. It took us 30 minutes to get to an inch. 3 more to go. That's what she said. All right. Right. No, I wouldn't. You know, I would worry about, like, my parents and stuff, but, like, they live out in the middle of nowhere. They have generators anyway. Like, they're used to losing electricity, so at least, you know, my parents are okay. But yeah. No, I'm really enjoying the new city. We can walk to the museum and yeah. Now we're having a good old time. Walking to the museum, walking downtown. Sold the car. We don't even drive anymore. It's great. But yeah, no snow. Yes, yes, you do. You need to come and visit. Are y'all staying in Texas, or are you actually moving? Are you moving out of the state? Yay! That's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, we hit Atlanta on the way here. It seemed like a really cool city. It actually seemed like Austin like 15 years ago. Right? Yeah. Yeah, cuz I'm not sure like who my audience is. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. Um like what the goal is, what the vibe is. I don't know. 2 nights and one daytime, yeah. Cuz it's so interesting cuz it's such a international community it seems like. That I just feel like I want to hit all the probabilities, possibilities, which I really wasn't expecting. I was really expecting it to be more US based, but my first stream I was looking at the viewership and 75% of it was out of India. I'm like, all right, so we're gonna maybe move to that time zone. Man, that is so pretty. That's gonna look so good. Why? I need to white balance. I say that every time. I need to white balance my camera. It's coming up more orange than it actually is. It does have like a black purple haze on it, and it is super soft. But yeah, finding your niche, finding your audience. But I was like, I'm gonna do this anyway, and I feel like the thing that's missing is that advanced beginner kind of content of I know enough to be dangerous. Yeah. Like, I did a whole stream trying to figure out what kind of cast on method I wanted to do, which was fun. And I'm probably going to do another one trying to figure out what kind of increases I'm going to do. So in the pattern, after you get your 4 inches of rib, you increase for a round, and it's just like, increase. Well, there are like 6 different kinds of increases, like, and they didn't specify. So it's like, all right, I got to figure out how to do it. There's a couple that I know I don't want to do, like yarn overs, just create holes. Like, that's the main stitch for like lace making, which we'll see in my other project. But as far as this pattern, because it's gonna increase like in the middle of the 2 ribs, I don't want to create holes. So I want it to be like as holy as possible. No. As least holy as possible. So yeah, I've got to figure out like what I want to do and how I want to do that, and I don't know. I feel like with the boom of the internet, in the crafting community specifically, it's just so much analysis paralysis. There's so many, videos on here are 4 different ways to do a tubular cast on. It's like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to pick? What is the best one? And the answer is I got to pick the best one that I can do, not what they can do. So it's about taking the time to figure out what works best for you. I do love the you do you mentality, but it's hard sometimes figuring out who the hell you are to do you. Does that make sense? Yeah, absolutely. Solid as possible, those increases. Well, the idea is to like knit up a couple of swatches and see what they look like. So, for example, hold on. When I was casting this on, I made one swatch that looked like this using one method, and then I made another swatch that looked like this using a different method, like the yarn over method. And see how crooked these are? Not crooked, but like the bottom just split so hard. I just didn't like it. So I went with the other method. So hopefully you'll be able to see that, like at least me trying new things and trying to pick out like what I want. It's okay if you don't know how to knit. You can look and see what looks pretty. Like that's you can still have an opinion. So Pepper, what are you streaming nowadays? Sure. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, so like I knitted a Jane's hat from Firefly, and I really need to I made it too big. It fits two people. Like, that's the importance of gauge swatching. I'll send you a picture of it afterwards, after the stream. But like, I kind of want to stream the taking it apart and just admitting, like, man, I messed up. I made this too big. I need to redo it if I want it to be usable. But it's like, that's Firefly. It's Joss Whedon. Like, he's, yeah, and his controversy, right? So I don't know how to. Should I stream it? Should I not stream it? Like, I don't know. I know that, like, some people say it's okay to separate the artist from the art, like, because Oscar Wilde and all those things. But that being said, that man's dead. He's not going to get any of our money. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Right? I mean, yeah, Firefly has such a love. It's such a good show, made by such a anyway words. Insert swear word here. But yeah. Yeah, no, if you look at my collection of hats that I've made, they're all too big. They are all too big. So that's you learn the valuable lesson of swatching for size. That being said, I am a little bit concerned. I might have swatched this too small. I got it to gauge, but this is supposed to be the back half, and it might stretch out. I might be able to block it a little bit bigger. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's a journey. Yeah. I do love Lego Star Wars though. I love all the Lego games. Well, I don't like the Lego Batman game. It is too dark. I can't I can't even see it. Right? But oddly enough, I do hear that Hogwarts game is pretty good. Ooh. Yeah. I like Lego Star Wars. I can't play that many video games. Like, not that I can't, I just suck at them, and it frustrates the person that I'm playing with. And so with Lego Star Wars, there's no consequences. You just get more lives, and he makes enough. He picks up enough gold or whatever to where we can buy hearts. So he doesn't mind so much whenever we play Lego games together. And I should still have like my past streams up, so if there's if you want to see like how I started the sweater, the drama of the cast on. I think that's one thing that I really like about knitting is that this is self-inflicted drama. Like this is nobody's fault but my own, right? And it's usually fixable problems. Like usually it's not too bad. You can fix it with a crochet hook or scissors or something. But I like having fixable problems. I also like having something to show for my time, which is really nice, which is customized to me. Like I get to pick out the yarn and the pattern and the all the things. But yeah, it'll probably take me a year or so to make this. So by the time it gets cold again, I'll have a nice cardigan. Hopefully just a year. I don't know. Oh, really? Alright, I'll check. Yeah. Yeah, because actually my first stream, I didn't have it set to save as the default. And yeah, that was so my first stream is like the lost episode. That sounds good, thanks. I think I'm gonna finish this row and probably head out and see where we're at. I didn't know you were streaming for so long. Right? I feel that way about so many of my like past projects. Like, what was I even doing? What was I thinking? How did this happen? And so, you know, that might also be part of this is going back and now that I know what I know, um, like for that Jane's hat, it just has like a regular cast on. It's like, no, it should have been a tubular cast on. Like it should have been something different than what I did. And like I used to not block my work so it would all just stay crumply. Um, but now I know like you need to wet it and then you need to pin it out and then stretch it out and blah blah blah. Like there's a lot of things you learn. Although that being said, that brings on the mentality of fix it in post, right? Like I can fix it when I block it. It's like, no, yeah, I need to avoid that mentality and try to get it get it to as close to size as possible. 'Cause yeah, I don't think I'll be able to fix too much in post. So that's where we are. And I love how there's like even, because this is hand dyed yarn, it's gonna have a lot of variegation. So there's like a light section there. We've got like a little dark section here. It's great. Oh, really? That's great. I should see some of her videos. That's awesome. Let's see. So we got like 1.5 inches. It's about kind of inch and a quarter. So we've got this much more to do before we hit our increase. So I think that's probably going to be it for me today. It was great seeing you, Pepper. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.